Welcome, everyone, to this new episode of the Senior Health Podcast, where we discuss the most important health topics so you can improve your quality of life by taking better care of yourself. And just like some previous episodes, I have Dr. Tucker in front of me. Let me hear a small round of applause for Dr. Tucker. Dr. Tucker, it's always an honor to have you with us. And today we're diving into a topic that affects almost every senior I've ever worked with. Leg strength. It's great to be here. And yes, if there's one part of the body you never want to lose, it's your legs. It really is the foundation, isn't it? Walking, balance, getting out of a chair, even brain health. It all ties back to the legs. Absolutely. I tell people this all the time. When your legs go, your freedom goes. So today we're going to cover 5 exercises you've used personally and professionally to help keep those legs strong well into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. Exactly. And none of them require a gym membership or fancy equipment. Just you, your body, and a little consistency. Perfect. Let's jump in. What's the first exercise? The first movement I recommend is the sit to stand. It's deceptively simple and incredibly powerful. Why? Because it mimics the single most important daily motion, getting out of a chair. Here's how it works. You sit in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, and simply stand up. No using your arms, then sit back down. That's 1 rep. Start with 5 to 10 repetitions. Build to 15 or 20. And here's the key. Do it slowly with control. This strengthens your thighs, hips, glutes, the powerhouse muscles of the lower body. Why does it matter? Because these muscles support your knees. They stabilize your pelvis. They determine whether you can get off the toilet alone or not. That's real independence. I had a patient 78 years old who couldn't walk across her living room without using the furniture for balance. We started with sit to stands, 3 reps. That's it. After 3 weeks, she was doing 10. After 3 months, she walked into my clinic without her cane. That's the power of a single movement done consistently. And the best part? You can do it during commercial breaks while waiting for your coffee to brew. No gym, no excuses, just you in the chair. Another great way to implement this is to attach it to a routine you already have. For instance, every time you get up to make tea, do 5 sit-to-stands while it steeps. Or after brushing your teeth in the morning, do a quick set before you leave the bathroom. I call these habit stacks. They turn basic exercises into part of your daily rhythm. And if you struggle with balance or strength at first, don't be discouraged. Start with partial stands. Use your arms if you have to. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. I've seen people in their 90s double their leg strength in just a few months by starting small and staying consistent. That's brilliant and something most people underestimate. It's not glamorous, but it works. That kind of movement, accessible, repeatable, and effective, is what gives people their autonomy back. It doesn't just build strength, it builds confidence. And confidence is what gets people moving again. Let's move on. What's the second exercise? Heel-to-toe walking. It's about balance, control, and brain-body connection. Most falls after 65 don't happen because people are weak. They happen because people are unstable. The foot slips, the hip stutters, and down they go. Heel-to-toe walking retrains your nervous system to stay coordinated. Here's how. Stand tall. Step forward so the heel of one foot touches the toes of the other like a tight rope. Slowly walk forward 10 to 20 steps. Use a wall or counter for balance at first. This activates the stabilizer muscles in your ankles, calves, glutes. It forces your brain to re-engage with your body. I have one rule: no phones while doing this. Full focus. Every step is a message to your balance system. Stay sharp. Do it daily. Take 60 seconds. The dividends: fewer stumbles, more confidence walking outside. And long-term, it helps preserve something far bigger: your trust in your own body. I had a patient named Carl, 82, who'd stopped going on walks with his wife because he didn't trust his footing. We introduced this simple exercise twice a day next to his kitchen counter. Within weeks, his posture improved, his gait steadied, and his anxiety dropped. They now do their evening stroll again. That's not just physical, that's emotional restoration. If you want to upgrade it, try closing your eyes while standing still in place or add a light head turn during the steps. It further stimulates your vestibular system, which controls balance, but don't rush that. Start basic, get comfortable, then progress. You can even make it a game. Draw a straight line with painter's tape on the floor and try to walk it once in the morning, once in the evening. It's playful but serious training, simple and deeply effective. That kind of coordination work doesn't just prevent falls, it builds trust in your body again. And once that trust is restored, people are more likely to stay active, explore their neighborhoods, and even travel. All of that starts with balance. Okay, what's number 3? Number 3 is standing leg raises both forward and sideways. These are about hip strength and hip control. The hips are often ignored, but they're essential. They stabilize the knees. They determine how wide your step is, and they dictate your ability to turn quickly, pivot, avoid a fall. And here's how to do it. Stand near a wall or counter, lift one leg forward, keeping it straight. Hold 1 second, lower, do 10, then lift the leg to the side. Hold, lower, 10 again. Switch legs. Over time, as your strength improves, try holding each lift for 3 seconds. Then try without holding on. But don't rush. Quality beats quantity. I had a 70-year-old client who did these while brushing her teeth every night. Within 6 weeks, she could hike with her grandkids again because her hips were finally pulling their weight. That simple routine, just 2 minutes a day, was enough to reawaken muscles that had gone quiet for decades. And the beauty of this move is how adaptable it is. You can do it while waiting for the kettle to boil. You can sneak in a few reps after folding laundry. If you need variety, try adding ankle weights or doing the raises in slow motion for added resistance. This exercise also brings awareness. As you lift and balance, your body tells you where you're strong and where you're not. That's invaluable because when you know your weak points, you can work on them before they cause a fall, a limp, or worse. It's not just about strength. It's about symmetry, control, awareness. And those things are what turn ordinary movements into lifetime protectors. That's the kind of transformation we're talking about. Not six-pack abs, not aesthetics, functional strength. That's the goal. Movement that means something. What is next? Next on my list is calf raises, which is basically the forgotten foundation. The calves aren't just for looks. They pump blood back to the heart. They stabilize every step. They power uphill walking. So you might wonder how you should train them. Well, just stand tall. Feet shoulder width. Rise up onto your toes. Hold for 2 seconds. Lower. Do pin-up tours and hold a counter if needed. If that feels easy, try it on 1 foot or at a light backpack. Progression matters. But again, only with control. I do these every morning while brushing my teeth. That's 2 minutes a day. That's circulation. That's balance. That's aging prevention. A 66-year-old former pilot once told me his legs were failing him, not from weakness, but from stiffness, fatigue, poor blood flow. We added calf raises twice a day, a month. Later, he called me from a hiking trail, said he felt 10 years younger. The reason this works so well is that the calves act as a muscle pump, especially when we're sedentary for long periods. Sitting cuts off circulation. Standing still does too. But when you activate your calves, you're helping your heart move blood more efficiently, especially from the lower extremities. That's critical for reducing swelling, varicose veins, and even brain fog caused by stagnant circulation. And the best part, calf raises are easy to slot into your day. Do them while waiting for the microwave, while standing in line, or when brushing your hair. You don't need to sweat to strengthen. You just need repetition. That's how quickly the body responds to the right stimulus. It doesn't take hours in the gym or complex routines, just the right movement done regularly. Calf raises show us that even a subtle exercise can revitalize circulation, boost stability, and restore confidence. It's the small, smart steps that transform longevity. All right, bring us home. What's number 5? I saved the most simple one for the last. It's just walking. So easy, but the most powerful movement on earth. Nothing compares. It keeps joints moving, lungs expanding, mind alert. I walk every day. No smartwatch, no goals, just motion. I walk to my mailbox, around the grocery store, down the hallway. If I'm stuck inside, I pace during phone calls. If I'm tired, I walk slower, but I never skip it. Walking is an exercise. It's maintenance of your joints, your mood, your life. My neighbor, 89, was told to stop walking after a fall. I told her to start again carefully with support. She now does 3 10-minute laps around her backyard every day. That was 6 months ago. She hasn't fallen since. Motion is a signal to your brain, to your heart, to your immune system. It says, I'm still here. I'm still moving. Don't shut me down. I often suggest pairing walking with purpose. Take a grocery list and make it a walking errand. Listen to an audiobook. Call a friend. Use walking as an anchor in your routine right after breakfast or as an afternoon reset. It can be social, meditative, even creative. Just keep it regular. And remember, you don't need 10,000 steps. You need momentum, a reason to move, a habit of moving, and the discipline to continue even on days you don't feel like it. That's what protects your independence. That might be the most important message of all. Not speed, not distance, but consistency. Exactly. After 65, intensity loses value. Consistency gains it. I want to thank you for breaking this down because what you've given isn't just a workout plan. It's a philosophy. It's functional. It's sustainable. And more than anything, it's hopeful. If you want to keep your freedom, keep your legs. Great takeaway. If you want to keep your freedom, keep your legs. Wow, what a great way to end this episode. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay strong, stay grounded, and most of all, stay in motion.